Welcome to Daily Scripting, Day 17. The first thing I want to get out of the way is I have made the Discord server, and the link is in the description. And the second thing I want to get out of the way is that I fixed the problem from last video. Okay, so this is the source of our problem, or well, this is the fixer of the problem. The source was that, here, I'll comment this out so I can explain it. Alright, so how I have this set up, right? I have a folder under your player. It's called weapon details. That's where all of your stuff is stored. I explained that before. But pretty much, if I get the katana, it stores my stuff. But if I don't have it destroy the original weapon details, that's actually what causes the sheath to stay. So it's gonna keep filling up the folder, and it's never gonna clean it up. And that was the problem. Now, if we remove the comment, you'll see that it loops through the weapon details and destroys it every time you select a new weapon. So now if I go katana and then I go greatsword, bam, greatsword works. I also fixed the greatsword walking animation. I had it I have him holding it overhead instead of dragging it on the ground, even though dragging it on the ground would have been cooler. This just looks better. And the M1s are done. Yep. It's just 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Third hit does look a little buggy, but that's beside the point. It was pretty easy to integrate. All I had to do was I had to make the damage script a lot more flexible, and I had to make the attacking script flexible as well. Alright, so as you can see here, this is pretty much considered an improvement to the last script. But pretty much anywhere where it said katana, or where it was getting the animations for the katana, or it was getting the sounds from the katana, is just replaced with a variable called current weapon. And what current weapon is, every time the player attacks and fires the damage remote event, it passes the current weapon that the player has equipped and the stats of that weapon. So this current weapon variable, that's just the weapon you have equipped, and I have it check that on the client over here. This is a module I made called the weapon handler, and it gets the weapon that you have equipped. So in the weapon handler module, we have two functions. We have get stats and get equipped. So get equipped, it basically just looks through your weapon details, looks for the instance that has weapon 1 under it, and then it sets that as equipped. Because as you'll see when I start the game, I go into players, and I get a weapon. Under weapon details, my weapon 1 is the katana, because the weapon 1 instance is under my primary weapon, right? And that's how it determines what weapon you have equipped. That is then used, once again, to decide how much damage you're doing and how much range you have as well. Yeah, but currently, in terms of range, the hit detection module was updated as well, not only to fit your current weapon, but I made another function called find closest player. This makes it so that your M1s aren't AoE, because originally they were. It used to just hit everybody who was in range, or like return everybody who was in range. But now it finds the person that's actually in range and closest to you within that range, and that's the opponent that you're gonna hit. But currently the damage is bugged. I don't know why, but dealing damage doesn't work right now. I have to find the source of that problem. But as you'll see, if we're out of range of the other player, oh, I have two warns for that. So yeah, if I'm out of range of the other player, it warns me twice. Nobody in range, no opponent found, right? But if I am in range of this person and I am one of them, it doesn't print that, or it doesn't warn that, because it detected a person. Currently, yeah, it just doesn't do damage, and I have to fix that. But that's pretty much all. Pretty proud with how seamless you can just like change weapons. It's like kind of nice. I'm currently working on attributes. So like, for example, if you're M1ing, it knows that you're M1ing, and if you are M1ing, then it doesn't let you block. Because I'm also working on blocking so that you can defend yourself. But yeah, that's also unfinished, because right now, even if I am blocking, I can still M1. So that needs to be fixed. I also want to have it so that if you're sprinting, blocking like slows you down. It would be like something like that. So basically, if you're sprinting, you can't like block, or if you do block, it like kind of stops you to a walk. And I also want to have it set if you're sprinting, you can't M1, because that's just silly. Or maybe I'll have it like blocking, where if you are running and you do M1, it like slows you down to a walk. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.